Hi darlings, welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz, and today we're going to be playing with the Cosmic Brushes Muse palette here. So I wanted to create 3 looks with this palette and really kind of just dig in and try the shades, see what I can use. I think that I got through pretty much every shade in this palette between the 3 looks that I created. So if you like multiple look videos, if you like trying, indie brand eyeshadows, please stick around. That's kind of what I do here. And today we have 3 looks for you. I went ahead and pre-filmed 2 looks, and then we're going to do this look right here together. So if you want to see how I got here and what the other looks look like, then please keep watching. Yeah, we're going to jump right into it with look number 1. And I will make sure I put everything in the description boxes below that I used, Fret Not Friends. And yeah, let's go. palette, darlings. So for look number 3, we're gonna use probably the blues in here because I haven't really done anything with those yet. And I wanna use the purples. So I'm kind of thinking dark and smoky. That's kind of what's coming to the old cabeza here. So I'm thinking like these would be good. And then like these on the lid. So we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. So I've had so much fun playing with this palette, and I'm really impressed with how it's performing. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This is Nouveau. I've been really impressed with how it's performed. I've enjoyed it. Sorry, for lack of a better word, like my brain is not functioning properly. I'm using this Glam Light brush. Yeah, I've just been having fun. Like, oh, I went a little heavy-handed with that one. Did I? Oh no, it totally did. Yep, that's okay. We'll see. I totally dipped into like the wrong color. I accidentally dipped into Pine, but it's okay. We're gonna use that shade anyway in the similar area. It'll be fine. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun dipping into this. I think overall the mattes perform really well. It's not my favorite matte formula, I think. But it's a good matte formula and it has good color payoff. So I do not prime my eyes usually unless there's something like special that I'm going for. So I've been really impressed with how everything is worn and the color payoff. Like I dig it. So hopefully you enjoyed the other looks. And yeah, I just, you know, it's good. I think I'm gonna shut up and get this makeup on. I did it again. I totally did it again. Oh, special. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I think this color Nouveau, which is this like medium, kind of a murky turquoise color almost. This shade is a little bit darker on the lid than it is in the pan. Just so you know, like it is a little bit darker on the lid than it is in the pan. I don't mind that because it is a really pretty shade. I'm just packing it into my crease right now, and because I do have hooded eyes, I just pack it, like keep your eye open until you know where to put stuff. But see, like right here, yeah, and I'm just packing it in there. But this has been a great palette so far. You know, sometimes when things are overhyped on the internet, it's kind of hard to know where you stand. And see how I have the colors slightly different on this side? That's because I accidentally dipped into the shade Pine here, and I added it to my crease already on accident. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the shade Pine to this side here. So brighten up, my darlings. So did you pick this palette up? Did you think it was worth it? Shipping is kind of expensive from Europe to the United States. And this palette was no exception, but it wasn't like insane. You know what I mean? For like the cost of the palette. And I did end up getting 2 because I am going to use one in an upcoming giveaway for you guys. When I'm going to take the shade Pine here. Wow. I'm going to take the shade Pine here, and I'm going to use that on the outer corner here. And I am going to buff it into my crease a little bit. So I did get an extra palette to do, blah, 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 blah. Words are hard today. Oh my God. To use in an upcoming giveaway for you guys. So as I get closer to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway, and this little sneak peek, one of the items is actually a Muse palette by Cosmic Brushes. So yeah. Oh yeah, this shade is so pretty. I wanted to make sure that I did something with these greens. I don't want to be garish. I don't want to give myself Mimi from Drew Carey vibes. If you know, you know. But I did want to make sure that I got the chance to use the blues in this palette, Look how messy this is. Sometimes you got it, friends, sometimes you don't. I did do the rest of my makeup already, so I guess I should probably be more careful, huh? Yeah, I probably should. But you know what? We've come this far. Yeah, trust the process, okay? It's gonna be okay. But bring it out just a little tiny bit, and then I am gonna use this brush here by Glamlight, this blending brush. This one's at 04, and I'm gonna use this shade here, and I am gonna buff out this shade, but first I'm gonna blend the edges so it's not so harsh. Like, it is dry, it's stained, so don't mind the color, but it is stained. I'm just gonna use this brush to buff the edges just a little bit so that it's not so hard to blend. I don't have a primer on. I will say wherever this color sets down, it doesn't seem to want to move from. So just be wary of that. This is mostly the color Nouveau. So wherever you set this down, you may have to just, you know, exercise a little bit more discretion because it will just kind of set down and not go anywhere. It's a beautiful shade though. God, my under eyes are looking so dry. Do you see this? That would be the delightful Shape Tape for you, friends. If you do not hydrate the fuck out of your under eyes, it will make you look aged. Okay, so I am gonna go into the shade here, boop, 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 with my stained brush. I did a thing. I did do a thing, okay. I ordered the Artitude Man Eater Untamed palette. I ordered it. I actually ended up ordering the whole collection, which was not my original plan. But it was the only thing that was available by the time I got in there for the pre-order. So they released a pre-order on their website, and if you logged in, like they sent you a password, and when you logged in, you could, like, you know, buy it early basically before the official launch. And it was already, everything was sold out except for the full collection. And friends, I sat there for a few minutes and I was like, am I gonna buy the whole collection? Fuck about the whole collection, because I wanted it. And so that will be coming whenever that ships. I will do a video on the whole collection. It comes with brushes and lashes and the palette itself. The palette itself was not that expensive, but you know, it was sold out for just the palette. So I like how this is coming out. This eye, listen, some days we get it perfect, sometimes we don't. Today, we're not, for sure. We're definitely not. But that's okay. I am just blending it out a little bit so it's not so harsh. And yeah, trying not to make too much of a mess. You can always clean it up with a little bit of concealer. But I did already do the rest of my face makeup, so I don't want to have to clean it up like too much, you know? It's not perfect, but it's not awful, but it's not great. Some days things go well and some days they don't. That's okay. I'm trying to be quiet because my son is napping. So if you notice that I'm a little quiet, that's why he is napping. And I am not trying to wake the little prince up because if you know, you know. Okay. But so far, I really like this palette. I think it's, you know, it's doing a good job. I am going to go back into that shade Nouveau here. And I am just going to attempt to even things out a little bit on this side. So, did you pick up this palette? Did you get it on launch, or what, did you get it on like the restock? Like, tell me in the comments below. I'm really curious. I have enjoyed it so far. You know, is it worth all of the crazy hype? I don't know that it's worth like the obscene amount of hype that that I saw around this palette, but I really like it. Don't get me wrong. Okay. I think I'm going to go into the shade. I want to use this on the outer part of my lid. I know that. We're going to try it without a glitter primer and kind of see how it applies. So we're going to do that. And this is the shade Amethyst. I am going to use my finger because that's how I normally apply shimmers. I have not tried this with a brush, so. We're gonna see. This one's kind of hard pressed for me, honestly. I'm having to dig in a little bit just to kind of get in there and get that shade on my finger. But it's a beautiful dark purple, but I'm having a hard time applying it. It is like, I almost feel like I have to dig my finger in a little bit, almost like there's a film on it. And I just don't want to make a mess. Oh yeah, it wants to make a mess. Okay, well, we're not loving that. Okay. Not thrilled with this shade, honestly, friends. This shade is Amethyst. See how it's like moving around? It's almost like it's got a hard pan. Like it's putty underneath, but it doesn't want to pick up on my finger. It's weird. I think with a brush, this would be really, really messy. So that's actually the first shade in this palette that I've used so far that I've had a problem with. It is a purple, but it's a metallic type purple, and honestly, that should not be a problem formulation-wise. Like, metallics as a whole are generally, in my experience, seem anyway, to be easier to manufacture, and I just don't think that this shade is... There's just like that one vibrant, inner corner, transformative shade, beautiful. And I love that they include that. But it is giving me a problem. The only like suggestion I would probably make for this palette is I almost wish there was a darker color that didn't lean so plum in this palette, and I almost wish that there was a lighter matte so that I can use. So when I do all like shimmer type looks, I like to do a matte inner corner, and it just kind of, you know, it kind of just does it for me. Okay. Okay, well, that didn't exactly go according to plan. My makeup, there's so much fallout with that shade Amethyst is garbage. Garbage. And I think it's gonna stain. And I will show you why I think that. See that? My finger is already stained. So, okay. So we're gonna go into the shade Whisper here, and we're gonna hope for the best, because that certainly was not it. Let me tell you. Ooh, good grief, Charlie Brown. See, this shade's really pretty. I did not use a glitter primer on my eyes because I kind of wanted to see how these purples were gonna do without one. So yeah. See, this shade's much better. So see how much easier that went on, like really no struggle, like, and it's gorgeous on the lid. Brush from that shade is much better, but that dark purple, the payoff is really like, once you get it on, it's fine. Let's do Water Lily. Man, the matte. It is. And we're gonna take that and we're just gonna put this just for a little pop of green right here. Just a little nod to the green on the top, like the greeny blues. And plus, there's something about green and purple like this next to each other that I just love. Love, love, love. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love it. All right. All right, darlings, I am going to finish up with lashes and liner, and then I will be right back, and we will just kind of give my final thoughts on this palette. Oh, this is coming out so pretty. I'm so excited. It looks gorgeous. Love that journey for me. The mess it made of my concealer, however, don't love that. But if I just did my eyeshadow first, it wouldn't be a problem. So just FYI, do your eyeshadow first in this and it'd be good. All right, the shade is coming across a little more subtle on the waterline, but I like that. And it's almost taking on like a lilac kind of effect. The shade Petal has like a little bit of gray in it, I think. But for this look, it's actually working out really pretty. I like it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I kind of want to do like a little pop of like yellow or green. Let's do a little pop of like bright green right there. So let's grab one of these Blend Bunny brushes. It's a little denser. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay. So I'm going to take this B3 brush from Blend Bunny, and I'm going to take a little bit of that shade Water Lily. Ooh, or should we do metallic? Let's do Water Lily, the matte. And we're going to take that, and we're just going to put this just for a little pop of green right here. Just a little nod to the green on the top, like the greeny blues. And plus there's something about green and purple like this next to each other that I just love. Love, love, love. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love it. All right, darlings, here is the completed look number 3 using the Cosmic Brushes Muse palette. So I have thoughts, okay? So I think that overall the palette performs beautifully. This shade is garbage. It looks really pretty on the lid, but working with it is really a pain in the butt. I'm obviously going to try everything again, but beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. This is a great yellow. If you like a good mustard yellow, this is a gorgeous yellow. This goes on a little bit darker on the lid, so use a white base if you really wanted to pop with that green. I definitely recommend like using a light concealer or a light base. This goes on a little bit gray pink. This is a little bit darker on the lid, but for the most part, everything is true to color. So yeah, love that. Thank you for watching. I think it's definitely worth it. Use a code. I mean, I think Heather Austin or Angelica Nyquist have codes. I don't have a code, but they do. And you can save money that way. It's totally worth it though. It just helps with shipping basically. But yeah, I really like it. I think I don't know who the lashes are. Okay, I think that they are Lilly Lashes, but I don't know the shade. Like the style. I don't know what it is. So they are Lilly Lashes. And then I also went ahead and added some of this because I felt like that green was really falling flat in the inner corner. I went ahead and added some of the shade here, which is called Inspire. So I did add that right here. And I am wearing one of the Colourpop Creme Gel Liners in the shade Good Reef, like Good Grief, you know, play on words, on the lower waterline there. And yeah. So thank you for watching. Did you buy this palette? Do you like this palette? Are you going to get this palette? And I didn't realize I was doing it, but I totally matched my eyeshadows to my hair today. I didn't mean to, but I did. Oh, definitely, by the way, there is fallout with this palette, okay? It's not like insane, but the darker shades definitely have fallout. So I would absolutely recommend doing your eye makeup first. So do your eye makeup first, and then do the rest of your makeup, because I absolutely I have glitter bukkake all over my cheeks from that dark purple shade. But yeah, anyway, I love your faces. Thanks for being here. Did you get this palette? Are you gonna get this palette? Are you gonna get it? You're gonna get it? No, no pressure from me. I could care less either way, but tell me in the comments below because I am curious. But I mean, I have nothing to gain by you getting it. So anyway, I love your faces. And these are, I think they're by Alex.